What is up, guys? Welcome back to another upload on the channel. We're starting today's video with a little update. I already did this in a previous video, but no one freaking watched it. I know YouTube hated it, whatever. I don't know. They didn't send it out to people. It hardly has any views, so we're doing it again. A little update on the North Carolina pullover situation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's one more at home. I think I'm forgetting one here, but yeah. 8 or 9 letters from traffic ticket attorneys in the state of North Carolina since my pullover there. Like I said in the video, you know, just watch when I get home. We're gonna have a bunch of letters because, you know, obviously this happened to me once before in the state of North Carolina, and here it is. This is an advertisement for legal services. Ticket law. Advertisement for legal services. And again, and again, and again, and again. There's obviously nothing against these fine legal practices that want to help me out. It's been a little while now, like 2 weeks or something like that, but I had all those, the majority of all those letters in my mailbox about like 4 days after I came home. Like, how do they know about what happened? Like, does the, you know, the state troopers or the police or whatever plane, did they let these people know that, oh, some guy was pulled over or whatever? How does it, it's like in North Carolina, man, they're different. They do it different. That's for sure. So I'm gonna have to contact one of these attorneys, obviously, to try to help me out and get me out of this situation, because that's how it works in North Carolina. But with that little introduction and update out of the way here, the S65 actually sits on new wheels, new shoes. Can't see them yet though. Don't fast forward and cheat, because we're gonna do the whole install process right now. Well, we're here. Once again, we're at my good buddy Chad's place, Wheel Connection, and this is where we got the first modification for the S65, and it was the day after I bought it. It was very unplanned, but Chad is such an awesome dude. He hooked me up with these Giovanna wheels that we have on the car currently. They're 22s, and that's what an S-Class should have, in my opinion, because it perfectly fills out the wheel well, and my car is even lowered. Originally it had 20s on there. It just looks so much better. But yeah, when you live in the city of Pittsburgh, you got low profile tires and a lot of potholes. I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened to me sooner, but yeah, we have our first cracked wheel. So this wheel is going to get scrapped and replaced by a brand new wheel, but we're not putting these same wheels on. We're getting a new set. Thanks to Chad and his connections and Axe Wheel Company, we have a replacement. It's completely new model, still 22s, but check it out. Yeah, we're gonna get them installed. I can't wait to see what this wheel design is gonna look like on the car. Definitely gonna be easier to clean with all the brake dust and stuff. And I love the glossier finish versus what we've been having. Yeah, I think it's gonna look great. Super thanks to Axe Wheels for hooking us up. Short notice, saving my ass. For the last time, we got the Giovannas. They look good, but this bad boy's cracked right here, isn't it? All right, so before we get the new wheels on, we're obviously gonna take the old ones off. This wheel will be replaced by a brand new one. We have it ordered, so I'm gonna sell these wheels for whoever's about that life and they want 22s, because it looks the best. 22 by 10.5s in the rear, 22 by 9s up front, and it's 5. What's the bolt pattern again? 5-1-12. 5-1-12 bolt pattern. So it actually fits more cars than just a Benz or an S-Class. I think it's like BMWs, Audis. You guys can look it up. If you know your bolt pattern, then you know that these wheels will fit. So $1,000 I think is a good price. The wheels are practically brand new, almost. We've had them for a few months. They're not scratched up. They just need cleaned up. That's it. It was only that wheel that had an issue. It's being replaced by a brand new one. For anyone who wants these wheels, you come pick them up in person, cash money. There's no shipping, nothing like that. Yeah, just hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM if you're serious. And don't try to negotiate the price and all that stuff. It's $1,000. Come pick them up if you want them. Okay, so quick transition. We're out here in Chad's tire and wheel graveyard. And here's interesting. This is a customer of Chad's. You guys see this wheel right here is the Strada wheel. This is the front. This is the rear. It's super bent in the rear. But you see this? The guy is saying that he was sitting at a red light, drinking his Starbucks, sitting still, and this just happened out of nowhere. And he wants these wheels warranted. It looks more like he was going 220 miles an hour and crashed. People are funny, man. Poor Chad. He has to deal with this type of stuff. And then we have this Model X Plaid sitting in the back here. This is another client of Chad's who also got a cracked wheel and called Chad and said, hey, I have a cracked wheel, like I'm losing a lot of air. I just need to be able to get home, like I live 10 miles away, whatever. I have another car I can drive. So what they did was, you can kind of fix a cracked wheel like temporarily. You shouldn't be driving long distances with it, but you can, as we did with mine a few days ago. So they fix it or whatever, and Chad figures, okay, we'll just order another wheel. He's gonna drive home and drop the car off and drive his other vehicles. Then Chad gets a call from this guy, and he's like, oh man, I'm stuck on the side of the road in Outer Banks with my family. So the guy drove this car to Outer Banks. This is what happened. Tire completely blew, and he got a massive tow bill from the Outer Banks to here. So word to the wise, don't drive around for too long with a cracked wheel. And a complete side note, has nothing to do with this dude or whatever, I mean, I don't know, but Plaid owners, Parker from Vehicle Virgins made a good video about this, where, because he has a Model S Plaid, Tesla lowered the new car price, like the MSRP for a Plaid. I could be wrong about the number, but they lowered it about $30,000 or $40,000 for a brand new Plaid. Now it's like right over 100, I think. Before, a Plaid, I think it started at like 138. People who bought a Plaid like a year or two ago, they're screwed on trade-in value, especially if they owe a lot of money. Ooh. So I got some new drip as well from Max. They gave me a nice t-shirt, that's cool. Check this out. Chad has a Bugatti scooter. So I'm gonna be trying this thing out here ASAP. Yeah, this thing is so cool. Look at this brake light. Look at that. And it's got like 3 different gears. First, second, third. And then turn signals. So what you're supposed to do is you kind of kick start it yourself. That's hard with a camera in your hand. Then you got this little throttle right here. This thing is so cool. It's fast as hell. I mean, I'm not going fast now, but this thing is dope. Alright, so check this out. We got new wheels on the car, and it actually looks really, really sick. Ooh. Oh yeah. So Chad usually takes the car for a spin to make sure that, you know, it's balanced correctly and everything. We don't have a bunch of weird vibrations. And then he takes his little pictures of it, posts it on his Instagram. If you guys don't follow Wheel Connection yet on Instagram, do so. If you guys live in the tri-state area or anywhere in the country, really, because they ship, like we said earlier, all over the place. So give them a follow if you guys are in the market for wheels. I mean, Chad and Eric are the best to deal with. They're awesome. Alright, so there we are, new wheels on the S65. One thing that we're going to need though, check this out. You're looking at the car from like straight angle here, you can't even see the wheel or the tire. So we're ordering spacers. Look at this, already got freaking, I think this is more tire shine though. I don't know if that comes out on video, but what we need spacers though, because I feel like the wheel is a little too tucked in. Still looks great though, but I want them to poke out a little more. Look how stretched the tire is on this wheel. Dang. But it looks good though. Huge thanks to Axe for hooking this up. Short notice, man. The wheels look great. And I forget what the wheel model is, but I'll put it here so you guys know. Check them out. I'll link their website in the description. I'm happy, man. This is the third set of wheels on the S65 since we bought it, which was like May, so in just a few months. It looks great. At the time of shooting this, I don't know who's going to help me with rollers, but I got to figure it out before the video goes live. So here's some rollers. That car looks good on the road. I've never seen it on the road since I bought it. It looks, those roller shots were freaking amazing. It's my buddy Chris who helped me out by driving my car, and I got some amazing shots. These wheels sit perfectly on this car. I was a little nervous in the beginning, to be honest. So I like the wheels that we had on there, and I had seen these wheels online. But then I looked them up, like with sitting on certain models of cars, and I was kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna work. Then we went with it, and I'm so happy with it because it looks amazing. So it's the third set of shoes on the S65 since we bought it, and it won't be the last pair. So yeah, with that, I don't think we're gonna drag the video out for any longer. I hope you guys like the new setup as much as I do. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. The next one is going to actually be a pretty interesting video. A bit of honesty, yeah, in regards to the channel and what's going on with YouTube, and you know how it once was and how it is now, and how you guys can be involved. So stay tuned for the next video. If you're an OG subscriber that usually watches all of my videos and watches them to the end, maybe it'll be something that you want to partake in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.